I used to sit in the gym car park for 20 minutes and then I'd drive home without ever stepping foot in the gym. And if I ever managed to get into the gym doors, then I spent more time on the treadmill than I did anywhere else because I was petrified of the weights area. I used to walk into the weights area and then suddenly forget how to act like a normal human being. But now I am a personal trainer, I'm an online fitness coach, and I genuinely love the gym, and there is no parts of the gym that is off limits. But if you're a woman who feels embarrassed, anxious, overwhelmed, or completely out of place in the gym, then this is for you. Over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to share the 5 steps that finally helped me feel confident there. And stay until the end because I am going to share with you a free workout that I wish I'd have had when I started. Number 1, the first thing that changed everything for me was realizing you are never going to walk through them doors confident. Think about your first day at a new job. Think about your first driving lesson. You did not go into either of those feeling confident and knowing exactly what you was going to be doing. You didn't go into those without anxiety, without nerves, without overwhelm, but you went anyway and you learnt. Gradually, the anxiety, the nerves, they eased and you learned the skills that you needed to learn in order to do what you wanted to do. The gym is exactly the same. In my opinion, most gym anxiety comes from what I call fear. False evidence appearing real. Your brain will try and convince you that people are looking at me, people are judging me. Every single time I drove into that car park and drove straight back out, I was reinforcing in my own brain that the gym was a big scary place. And I wish at the start I'd have just forced myself to get out of the car and into the gym doors. Even if it meant I only went on the treadmill for 10 minutes, I wish I'd have done that because my confidence would have slowly started building much quicker. One of them that sits in the gym car park, you might even be sat in the gym car park right now whilst you're watching this. Drop us a comment, let's share the stories below. Number 2, one of the simplest things that helped me was choosing the right time to go. Because if you've been in a gym at 5 o'clock on a weeknight, it's like a zoo. And if you're already feeling intimidated, throwing yourself into the gym at the busiest time possible is going to make it 10 times harder. So try different times, try mid-morning, late evening, mid-afternoon. Find a time where you can walk in and actually breathe, where you're not tripping over people and you can get familiar with the space. And another thing that I think is quite important in regards to the gym is find a gym with your vibe. Something I also didn't realize for a long time. And having been to hundreds of gyms ever since, I realized some gyms just aren't for you. And that is okay, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't like the gym. It might just be a particular vibe of one gym. Number 3. And recently I read a statistic that for every 27 men there's 1 woman in the weights area. So no wonder women naturally feel a little bit overwhelmed in there. But you do not have to earn the right in order to be in that area. You do not need to look like you already train in order to train. You belong there exactly as you are right now. One small practical thing that I think everyone should do is wearing an outfit that you feel confident and comfortable in. For some people, that might be short shorts and a sports bra. And for others, that might be a baggy t-shirt and baggy joggers. There is no right or wrong way to dress in the gym. Dress how you feel confident. If you are walking through them gym doors, feeling quite comfortable and confident and happy with how you're looking, it's one less stress. And it's not about looking good for anyone else in there. But when I stopped feeling uncomfortable in what I was wearing, I stopped being so hyper aware of myself, I could actually just focus on the workout. Number 4, stop expecting instant results. And I was a sucker for this. I would finally pluck up that courage. I'd go in the weights area. I'd do such random exercises and then look in the mirror and be like, why has it not worked after one session? And even after a few sessions, I'd still look in the mirror and be like, nothing's changing. And I'd convinced myself that it wasn't working. But what I know now and what I tell clients, the biggest benefit of training happens long before the physical results. So you'll start sleeping better. You'll feel more energized, less anxious, more focused, more proud of yourself. And that's what keeps you going long enough to get the physical results too. Try to fall in love with how training makes you feel and focus on the immediate benefits from training rather than outcome-based thinking looking for the result. So by focusing on the immediate benefits of training, that will keep you going long enough to get the physical transformation that you want. If you're going in every session expecting to see physical change, you are going to be leaving every session deflated. The women who stay consistent long enough to transform are almost never the ones chasing a body goal. They're just the ones who genuinely enjoy the process. And last one, leading on nicely, is honestly one of the most important ones. Meet yourself with where you're at. When I finally got out of the car park into the gym, I would try and follow all sorts of random workouts that was way above my skill level. I was trying to copy workouts from influencers who had been training 10 plus years, and then wondering why I felt so weird and so uncomfortable and so not confident doing it. Confidence will come from mastering the basics, not from doing the most impressive workout where you end up skipping half of the exercises because you haven't a clue how to do them, but from doing a workout that you actually complete. Again, think about your first week at a new job. You wouldn't be expected to do everything perfect. You would probably get the more simple tasks, you would build your confidence and show your ability, and then you would progress onto more complex things. And that is the same thing that you should do with training. Meet yourself with where you're at, do the basics first, get good at them, and then continue progressing them. And if you're standing in the gym on the treadmill watching this thinking, Amy, I still don't know what to do, I have got you. In the comments, I have linked a free 3-day training plan that I wish I'd have been given by someone like me when I first started. These sessions are only going to take you 20 to 25 minutes. You are going to get in and out of the gym quite quickly. You're going to train every body part effectively. And most importantly, you are going to look forward to going back again, because they are designed specifically for women who are building confidence in the gym. And you can save it straight to your phone and walk in tomorrow knowing exactly what you are doing. No guesswork needed. So this is your sign to start. Simpler than you think and sooner than you think. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.